It's your boy macmean. True story, all stories ain't true, but you already know this one is. We're gonna give this Scarface for like Rikers Island. I'm not gonna call it a prison story or Rikers Island story today, man. We gonna call it let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Scarface for Life review, part 2. You know, because we didn't actually finish the Scarface for Life review. We kind of went into the other joint. So a couple people's asking about this one. Let's see what this one got going right here. 1 second, y'all. Party people. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Kane got destroyed. Everybody that's talking about he ain't get destroyed, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Let me share the screen with y'all. Dollar Bill, what's up, brother? Salute. Mind of Baltimore, salute. I think we took it from this part right here. Boom. All right, we're going to start it from right here, y'all. Wow. Here we go.
You're going to get tested.
Any questions you got, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
You're in this building, I want you to stay alive and listen carefully to me. Nobody in here is your...
I called up OG RUCC, see if he wanted to pull up, you know what I'm saying? Check us out for a little while. See what he up to, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully he pull up. He say he on the A train right now. All right, Ronald Hawkins. Blizzard Man. Peace to my family. Stick around for a second. Y'all got any questions, put it up in the joint. You know any of these cats personally, you know what I'm saying? You got a story, whatever. The StreamYard is in it's pinned up, so you can just tap it so we can get to it. You heard? Oh, I got something else to show y'all too. We're gonna get through this though.
Bro, I don't care if they're as black as you are, as light as daylight. They are not your brother. You mind your business, son, and you'll stay alive.
You had COs that were COs, but they wasn't CO. You know what I mean? And us as niggas, we respected their gangster.
Police don't really run the house. You know what I'm saying? We run the house.
But see, said before they had a thing called segregation. That's where they put all the wild guys in one house.
The Harlem dudes, they sit right here. They'll come over here, the Brooklyn dudes over there, and the kids from the Bronx over here. You have to sit right here. If you sit over there, you're going to have problems. Don't worry about no phone time right now. We'll tell you when to get on the phone when we tell you to.
Normally, they'll have 2 phones, so it'll be Hispanic, blacks. It looked like an army base where you got a bet.
Some people say Rambo is one of the worst inmates, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that interview lined up right now. I got Kaish putting that together for me real quick.
A locker, lined up that way. A bed, a locker, going straight down.
Multiple beds lined up back to back, side to side. Everybody got a fucking bunk.
60 semi-individuals on one galley.
That interview with Polo, man, that's going to be good, man. That's going to be good. Let me give you all a sneak preview of it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before we continue this, let me give you a sneak preview of the Polo interview. I just finished editing it down today. You know what I'm saying? Time to go to work. Salute to everybody that's pulling up for a real one. Somebody that acknowledge you. Somebody that rock with you. You feel me? Check this out. Check out the end. Let me stop sharing this for 1 second. Polo interviews, dope. I ain't gonna hold you. That one. This one right here. Hold up for a second, y'all. I'm pulling it up for you right now. Shit. I got love for y'all. That's what I'm doing. What I do. All right. There it goes. I think this is the edited version.
Some people ask about that. Explain what happened with that situation.
Hold up, let me go back. Let me give you a sneak preview. Oops.
I got hit 8 times. I got hit 7 times on my face, 1 on my neck. You know what I'm saying?
Explain what happened with that. Some people ask about that. Explain what happened with that situation.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because Polo is the reason why HDM got shut down one of the times. You know what I'm saying? And we was to get tough. Mr. Executioner, salute. Salute to everybody that pulled up. You know what I'm saying? The StreamYard is open today, man. Tap the link if you want to chime in on this joint that we looking at. Rikers Island. You know what I mean? Scarface for life. Everybody like this one.
One CO deal with 6 different mentalities. And the niggas on the island, you got the wildest niggas from the 5 boroughs.
Back then, we didn't have the Bloods and the Crips back then from the island. It was out in California and all that, yeah, but it wasn't none of that. You know, it was 5%, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? The Nation of Islam, Muslims, you know what I'm saying?
When nigga come in the house, he got shine on.
You know what I'm saying?
Go get that. When I first went to Rikers Island, I was naive to the whole thing. So when I went to Rikers Island, I went with a dapper dance suit.
When you come in, they got bids on you.
I'm gonna be like over here on my house. I'm gonna be right here, and I'm gonna be situated right the whole way. He's a bum. He could be a bum talking to the police.
Going in with a pair of construction was brand new, fresh. Same day I copped it. I go to sleep. When I wake up, dudes go in my locker and they take my shit.
That was regular. That was your first introduction. You know what I'm saying? Louis Lou, salute. Aunt Cor, salute. You still got this DVD? Tap into the StreamYard is open if y'all want to chime in on this joint, bro. Anybody besides my boy Venezuela tonight, man. Get okay.
Telling my homies, man, like, yo,
Get okay, aye.
see what I'm saying? Those are mine. You know what I'm saying? Niggas already claiming them shits.
He wanted my lumberjack shirt.
Some people say that Rambo, dude, this is the only nigga I ever heard of back in the days. In the 80s, the late 80s, this all you heard was Rambo.
And my British Walkers.
Dude don't even know what's poppin'. You know what I'm saying? But I'm there.
Pistol Pete.
Everybody in the house already know that.
Big shout out to Pistol Pete, you know what I'm saying? My boy, Fred White, Tales from the Pen.
Because everybody's on the beat like, oh shit, Jack is hot to me.
And you believe the chick got the nerves to put my boots on and go to sleep with my boots on.
So a nigga tried to stick me up from my suit. He tried to talk me out of my suit. He said, if I don't give up my suit, I'm gonna get hurt, in so many words. So me, I stole a nigga.
9 times out of 10, if you fold during that test, you will be nothing. Everything that you have of value will be belonging to someone else. You will never know a moment's peace. You will always be the wreck of that prison.
Same jewelry I wear now, if I wear $50,000 watch, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's so interesting about Pistol Pete? Pistol Pete ain't lying.
Jacob, man, you know, God forbid I go to jail tomorrow, and I got this $20,000 ring on.
But who we turn out to be, you know what I mean? It ain't about what you've been through. It's about who you turn out to be. What type of dude do you turn out to be? You know what I'm saying? At the end of all these stories, who are you today? Are you still that dope fiend chasing the bag? Are you still that crackhead chasing the pipe? Are you still that dude out there trying to find the next Vic? It ain't happening no more. Who are you today? Because most of y'all cats is granddaddies out here right now.
That tomorrow, I'm gonna wear in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that recognized. You know what I'm saying? You come through there, if you's a real nigga, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like shit all gonna come to you.
This is where you gotta show whether you a warrior or you a slouch. You know what I mean? The element is just gladiator school. I know it's just gladiator school. Getting ready for that fuck north. You know what I mean? Fighting.
OG RUCC. I don't think he's gonna pop up tonight too. I hope RUCC pop up so we can get an update on what's going on in Rikers Island because he got some news about that.
Stabbing on the island, you for dolo. Ain't no ratchets. You ain't sending no slugs long distance. All that.
I'm talking about what's going on today.
Yo, I'm good with the razor, but not good with the hands. Family, if you can't box, you can't cut a nigga fight.
Is that a fact? If you can't box, you can't cut a dude? I would say yes. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to cut. Yo, let me tell you something. It's hard to position the razor in your hand and eat a dude food like in the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know how dudes be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Go gun to gun. Anybody could go gun to gun. You know what I'm saying? Knife to knife. But razor to razor is a harder ordeal. You gotta have that razor taped up the right way. You know what I mean? Dudes I seen try to rip somebody, you know what I'm saying, or get with the program, boom. And they end up cutting their own hand. You know what I'm saying?
Just doing the 52 shit. He just had the shit all down to the knees. The first nigga tried me, I made
this one Brooklyn and the Bronx couldn't stand each other.
not an example out of it, but instead of getting a Grammy, I got an Oscar.
I seen niggas coming there with a 1 and 3 on the app.
Shay Davis. Big shout out to Shay Davis. My boy 7 in the building. Mr. Executioner, he gave them people over 20 joints. Salute to you. You definitely gotta be nice with your hands to eat a dude food. I'm telling you, I found out the hard way too. I seen when my dude in Lower Dorm got slapped on one of them joints. You know what I'm saying? I forgot old boy name, but everybody know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Salute the former eBay. Big shout out to Shay Davis. That's a funny dude.
I couldn't be humble there. I had to be an animal. I had to literally
Y'all know who this is right here?
become a beast.
Slaves, look at this shit, man. Slaves, B. Come up in here, we gonna rip your fucking head off.
We'll be able to get to line 25 here.
Boo! Boo!
It's pulling your raise out on something.
Captain Belly, why you used to be up in all them CEOs, them female CEOs' face, man? You a nasty boy. Captain Belly, nasty boy. You know, I went back. He was running it. He was like Death Belly or something like that. And I see him slap a nigga in where was that? In a boat. I'm like, this nigga slapping niggas now. This nigga used to no.
And extorting them and stealing from them. So doing from a year, now you're doing 2.
Let me ask y'all something. Anybody know Captain Belly? Was Captain Belly corrupt or not? Keep it 100.
25 years.
Don't say he was corrupt just because everybody else say he was corrupt. Tell me why he was corrupt. Because Captain Bailey did me 2 favors. Captain Bailey got me out of Bing days one time. And I think he probably helped me bail out. I forgot who we bailed out. I don't know if it was Ty Guns or somebody else, but we had to bail somebody out. And Bailey's the one that let me bail out. Bailey was the one that created, him and Oliveri created that amnesty. You know what I'm saying? Wait till I hear Polo story. Polo story is dope.
and wound up with 30 years, 25. All
Now Polo, which used to be Latin King, and he turned blood. Now everybody hear about Magoo and they hear about Audi, but Polo was blood before Magoo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, first thing I
It's
had
a fact.
was a pen in my motherfucking hand. And that little big pen I took, that shit went through his eye.
And then he also answered the question, why do Spanish dudes join gangs? You know what I'm saying? Why do Spanish dudes join the Bloods? You know what I'm saying? Because the Bloods are supposed to be a black gang, right? Polo got a different explanation.
I went through his jaw. I motherfucking severed
If y'all want to hear a little bit of Polo interview, I'll give you like 2 minutes of this shit. The whole interview is dope. The whole interview is fire. People going cat because a lot of y'all cats heard about some of these dudes and probably heard about me. I had a dude in my face talking to me, telling me about me, and didn't he know that he was talking to me? He's like, yeah, Matt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what block I'm from. I'm gonna just say 183rd. Yeah, the nigga Mac, he did this, he did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, word, tell me more. You feel me? I knew this dude for like a year. Didn't know he was a clown. My bad. But he telling me a story about me and didn't even know me. So when y'all come to those comments and y'all start talking about a Killer Kev, a Polo, a CK, or any one of these, a Mel Cross, anybody, one of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? You better put some respect on that, man.
the nigga shit. Then after I finished stabbing the nigga,
No matter what we say about each other, y'all better put some respect on it.
that wasn't enough. I had to starve the nigga out, drag him, then rob.
Soon as you come through, no matter if you gangster or not, niggas gonna test you.
Money got it and I need it, I'm coming for it.
Society, there's 2 types of men. Those who carry the whip, those who carry the bag. One is a strong, one is weak. The strong man gonna survive.
Big shout out to
Weak
Charlie
man
Rock,
have to
too.
pay the price. Bottom line.
I was on my way. I'm going to see.
They go Ruck. Let me call Ruck right now. Let me call Ruck and see if we get Ruck on the line. You know what I mean? Let me see if Ruck pick up. Now that Polo interview, I'm gonna drop tomorrow. I already edited it down. It's gonna be out tomorrow. It's gonna cause a lot of people to say a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He said, I'm refused to fuck.
You?
Mr. X, what's up, Ruck? You checked in yet?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the Bronx.
Oh, come to the live. Come to the live real fast if you can, brother. You ain't gotta get on camera. Just come to the live. You know what I'm saying? Just in case people got questions to ask for, right?
All right, I'm pull up right now.
I want. You know what I'm saying? So he said, Mr. X said, I refused to follow a dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. That's crazy. Well, who was okay? That's why I turned blood. That's exactly what he said. You know what I'm saying? But there's more to it. There's more to it. There's way more to it. Because you gotta understand, this is a question I need to ask too. You know what I mean? We ain't got Magoo here. We ain't got Audi. You know what I'm saying? To ask them what was their mentality. You know what I mean? Or even if they considered blood to be a black game. Some people considered blood to be against oppression. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, they go rock.
C-74, I'm 16, so I gotta go to C-74. That's where they house the adolescents at and shit. And you know, adolescents is the niggas that we got the most. Racists, bangers.
For the record, for people that like the cap, rock, first fucking Crip I ever met. And I started doing time in 90. Okay?
All this crazy shit. You know,
y'all could debate who was the first one here. You know what I'm saying? That shit is unimportant. What's important is that niggas couldn't go to Green. That's what's important. There was a time when Bloods couldn't go to Green, and it was Crips and Green. You feel me? And you hear the stories, and then it changed up, it switched up. Then the Bloods start rocking it. You know what I mean? And it was known that if you went to Green and you was a Blood, you know what I'm saying, and you got out that reception block, you was a plate. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. When I was in Green, anybody was able to go there. After a while, they wasn't allowing Bloods in there. That's how it was. But the problem, you know what's so crazy? The Crips had more problems with the Crips than they had with the Bloods. There was no legit problems then back then. Think about it. Outside of the movies, why would we have a problem with each other? There's no beef. You know what I'm saying? Unless we bored. And Polo said one more thing that's real important. You had dudes that joined gangs for protection. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that join gangs because they miss family. But then you got some niggas that join a gang because they gangsters, and that's it. Period. You feel me? Some niggas just get down with the set because they want to do gangster shit. Big shout out to Rock.
I had to starve the nigga out, drag him, then rob. As soon as you come through, no matter if you gangster or not, niggas gonna test you.
Money got it, and I need it. I'm coming for it.
Society, there's two type of men. Those who carry the whip, those who carry the bag. One is a strong.
Whoa! One that carries the whip and one that carries the
one
what?
is weak. The strong man gonna survive. The weak man gonna have to.
Now that's my explanation. So even though, you know what I mean, like a lot of people say it was depression, you know what I'm saying? I say the strong rule the weak. Period. Niggas come to jail, man. You got something that I need, and it's on you, nigga. It got to come off. Period. That's just how it goes in jail. Not to say that I'm going to personally do. Back in the 4 building days, I took your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'd have made you wash underwears. All of that. I would have been with all that because that is the order of the day. Period. Later on, y'all became day room dummies. That was a name that they made up later on. When I was up north, I hear the young boys coming up like, yo, that nigga was a day room dummy. You know what I'm saying? Kurt and Junglers, first two niggas I heard say day room dummy. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Day room. Day room. You know what I'm saying? Or Broadway. You know what Broadway is? When everybody else is against the wall and you up in the middle, getting your feet burnt. Yo, bro, trust me when I tell you, I was always gangster. But you think niggas ain't play with me too? You gotta be kidding. Niggas play with, name the gangster that you talking about, and I guarantee you niggas played with them too.
Pay the price. Bottom line.
I was on my way. I'm going to C-74. I'm 16, so I gotta go to C-74.
16 years old, putting us up in there with them grown-ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Old dirty-ass coffee drinking niggas. You know what I'm saying? With all these lies. Y'all OGs had so many lies. Y'all been lying. Y'all been lying since lying started, man. You know what I'm saying? And those that talk about Ruck know that I'm saying that he's the first Crip I met. And a lot of you niggas wasn't even locked up when I got locked up. So don't dispute what the hell I'm talking about. Just listen to the story and put some respect on the name.
That's where they house the adolescents at and shit. And you know, adolescents is the niggas that wig out the most.
Hey, Marco Bambino, get on the camera. And anybody want you, the StreamYard is posted up there. It's pinned up. You know what I'm saying? But Marco, remember 1-7? You know what I mean? When we was up in where we was at in Hudson, and they didn't have a box there. Niggas was still getting their food ate. But dudes was scared to go to Green. You either went to Green or you went to the Cat. Niggas was scared to death. You know how many undercover gangbanging niggas was still lurking around, scared to death to claim this shit? Yo, when you got the Collins, man, if you hid your color, you was a plate automatically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All phrases, bangers, and all this crazy shit. You know, it's a different feel. You know, I grew up in Spark, but I mean, ain't nothing for a little fighting them. But now you step into a whole new league where it's raises and bangers now. I mean, And there's niggas that's out there, they just looking for a rep.
You good with your hands, that's nice. But when a nigga back that rock out on you, that's gonna stop everything.
See, niggas like talking about that macalato, right? But whatever he just said. But I'm gonna tell you this, right? Mega from Far Rock. Oh yeah, I heard of Mega. God bless his dad. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, right? Mega was a dope MC too. Very dope MC. Senseless, you know what I mean? Like senseless. I don't know, like I don't know how he died, but I think that I forgot how Meg died. Warpath was telling me, you know what I'm saying? But Meg was a dope ass MC. You feel me? Charlie Rock, Pistol P. You know what I mean? Like let's go.
Real fast. Wait a minute, homie, pass that off. You got somebody sleeping in a bunk. You want to get at him? He right there. He sleep. You grab some tissue around his feet, clown a nigga, whatever you want to do to the nigga. Clown him, burn his feet, make him wash his clothes.
You can see which one is the weak one. Sometimes.
All right, well, get on the camera for a second. You know what I'm saying? Hit the matavaca. We used to call it the tati quieto, the entiende mucho pero hablo poquito. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Bronx, man. It was hard for me to, be racist in any kind of way. But I never looked at Bloods as a black gang. I looked at Bloods as a gang that was against oppression. Because when Bloods first started, you got to understand, Bloods was lit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The Kings had their little thing going on, too. You got to understand the Kings. It was like Kings only recruited the flyest niggas for some reason. You know what I'm saying? So it was weird to see motherfucking Kings switch over and become Blood. But Polo gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And Polo got cut 8 times, bro. 8 times. 7 in the face, 1 in the neck. Caught my case right after that. Well, one of my cases, because that was the case I caught in HDM.
They're so weak, you gotta get them out of there. Because something's going to happen to them.
Because that nigga, we birthday cake the nigga toes and shit. Like,
do you know what it means to birthday cake a nigga's toes? I was the professional birthday cake boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'll put timers on your toes. You know what? You put some Vaseline, put the match. You know what I mean? That's called a timer. Where's Ruck at?
Toes is sticking from under the blanket and shit. So we birthday cake this shit. Boom, put mad tissue on this shit. Boom, lit the shit on fire.
One time we took tissue and put it all around Ruck's cell. Around, you know what I mean? Took like 10 things of tissue and just put it all. Yo, Ruck always been Ruck was younger than us, but he always been older than us. Like, he was too serious.
This nigga, and he ain't get all wild and jump up like everybody else. He just pulled his feet under the covers. So,
see, these niggas telling these stories on here, but they ain't never really do no time with niggas. They heard of these stories. They wasn't there. I got 1,000 stories with everybody I put on this motherfucking channel. I don't know how to pull up on this joint. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link right now.
We like, we had to run and dive in our bed like, shit, this is dawn. This is like Mar 4. So it's dawns and shit. So we just run and jump in our bed like, this nigga about to burn the fuck up. Being this nigga's like, nah, fuck that one over there and stomping the guy. You gotta stomp a fire out.
Professional birthday cake, my man. Stop playing with frosting on that joint.
Niggas just started stomping them out.
OG RUCC about to pull up.
Other niggas
share the video, man. Push it out. Pause.
That don't get their props. They not touching that jack. That's crazy. They not. Don't even think about it. Don't even wish about it.
I roll in. I say, nigga, who running the phone? Yeah. That's my first question. Who the fuck runs the phone?
Wherever I went, I had that mic. And that's gangster. Wherever I went, let me reiterate that again. Wherever I
Big OG RUCC. Let's see what my man's talking about. No that. The Mad Ruckus. What's up,
What's
brother?
happening?
How you feeling?
Staying focused. Just touched back down in New York.
Oh, you're in New York?
Yeah, back in New York.
Let me ask you.
I still got a little accent a little bit.
Let me ask you something, right? We was kicking it the other day, right? What's the situation in Rikers Island right now?
Right now, hold on, give me 1 second, 1 quick second. I'm old school with it. I ain't got AirPods. I got My joint got wires and shit. So, like this nigga, wow, oh, his headphones got wires.
Long as you don't text me K. Like I'm about to be up the block in a second. As long as you don't text me K.
No, nah. Now, our day, C-74, adolescents at war, shit all the way crazy. If you ain't getting busy, you getting packed up. Right now, it's a whole different type of vibe because you're gonna walk into a area, whether it's a dorm or a cell block, and it's just us. It's no police whatsoever. It's no CO. It's just us. It's just inmates.
So listen, first of all, right? If there's no police, who's bringing the food in? Like, what are they doing with the food and all that?
See, that's the thing. So I was in OBCC. Anybody been to OBCC? They know how the building look, how it works. You got the elevator. The police is bringing the food up on a cart to the pantry on an elevator. He gonna push it into the hallway. Once he come through that gate, boop, he gonna push the whole cart out, and he out. Now the police in a bubble is gonna let whoever's lit in the cell block go get that food. Like, because we gonna orchestrate who gonna deal with the food and all that. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna make sure that the right person is dealing with the food.
What about halal? And do they bring the right number of plates, like halal plates and stuff like that?
None of that. That's up to us. Now it's like I'm gonna talk about where I was at. I was in, what was that, 5 West or some 5 West or some shit like that. That was my first time ever in OBCC. I never been there before in my life. I'm a C-74 nigga. Yeah. So I think it was 5 West. So if you got me, they don't even call me OG RUCC. They just call me OG Lope. Like I'm just the OG of all the Crips in the building. Yeah. So I'm there. You had a G Shine that was there. He's in our age bracket. The Max, it was a bunch of Max. They mad young and they just doing whatever you feel like doing. But when you got a person like the G Shine and me, that we come from a different era and it's respected, then we can orchestrate some shit. Because I'm incredibly Islamic friendly. So you ain't gonna violate Islam at all on my watch. So if a person pulls up and is like, yo, you got to get halal, then we're going to make sure that ain't no haram shit on your plate. But it's all on us. We govern the whole shit.
That's hard for me to. I can't. You know what, bro? I can't even like imagine that shit back in. You know what I mean? Like I can't get it. Everybody I know that's on the island, on the rock right now, the last couple of months, they lost weight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I did too. I was 183. I'm back down to like 150.
What's what type of food they feeding you all day? Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Breakfast, I'm talking about Cheerios every fucking morning. Just the stupid Cheerio bowl shit. Some shit that go in the kids' kindergarten lunchbox. But if you lit, you're gonna get like 5 of those or whatever the case may be. But it's Cheerios and oatmeal, breakfast. Lunch, they're gonna mix it up. You may get a little bit of a little chicken thigh, some shit like that on Sunday and Thursday. But then they call it a vegetarian patty, but it's a vegetable patty. Like they just put mad vegetables together and some flour and fried it. Crazy shit. Like I'm dead serious.
Okay, how long?
I'm dead serious.
Okay, do you want to speak about that? Like, how you know this stuff?
How I know it?
Yeah,
I was just there. You know what I'm saying? I done did me in my time. Like, I did my crimes or whatever. I was a whole criminal. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm still OG RUCC, still cripping. And I end up with a parole violation. I'm OT. They snatch me up, bring me back to New York, send me to OBCC. First and foremost, they bring me back. I was in Delaware. They bring me from Delaware back to New York. And they take me to Queensboro. From Queensboro, which is Queens, Rikers Island is Queens, it took them 5 hours to get me off that bus into OBCC. Just to walk through the door. 5 hours. I'm sitting on a bus for 5 hours with a bunch of other people. It's not just me. We all went through this shit. Just 5 hours sitting on a bus waiting. We finally getting there.
5 hours like the outside of the jail, man?
Right in front of OBCC. The bus parked in front of the building.
mad diesel fume. Y'all breathing.
All that, just all day beefing, yelling. You know, I ain't with none of that. I ain't with all the extracurricular shit. So I'm being a cut, but everybody else they going through their tantrums. We get into the building. Every bullpen in OBCC is full. Like 40 deep. Like you go into any bullpen in OBCC, C76 was intake for the whole Rikers, and they switched to OBCC. OBCC at this time was intake, so everybody's there. That's where you got to go get your little medical and all that shit. 40 deep in a bullpen for a week. No bed, no toothpaste, no soap, no nothing. For a whole entire week, we just in a bullpen. Off rip, you know, it get cracking. Like, boop, boop, boop. I had to put my hands on 3 different people. It's a whole week. How you not gonna put your hands on nobody in a whole week? Everybody mad.
Okay. Grown man. Today.
Correct.
Right? Today. Right? Like, what was your, like, because we spoke, but like, and seeing you, you know what I mean? Like, seeing you up in there right now, like, as the age we at now, you know what I'm saying? I was telling wifey, I hope you don't hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you don't.
No, she told me you said that.
I just hope, tell this man, say, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't hurt nobody. You are very needed out here. You know what I'm saying? So, as a grown man today, bro, like, because, you know, we grew up as kids, my nigga, and it's, you know what I'm saying? Birthday. Okay, let me ask you about the Scarface for life, right? Let's
correct.
Look, the moral of the Rikers Island shit today, nigga, if you go there, you're gonna be skinny. Like Irv. I'm about to interview Irv. It's my little bro. He fighting a body right now. He been down for like 19 months. He gets thin. Nobody ain't eating. You know what I'm saying? Tell people that didn't see your other interview. How did the whole Scarface for life thing come on? And I'm gonna play it, and I want to get some commentary for you.
It's just because that's Troy Reed. He's from my hood. So
big shout out to Troy Reed. That's my nigga.
Correct. So he just know me. He know me from the streets. He know I was locked up. He said, "Yo, bro, you was going through it. Jump on this and tell us what you went through."
Oh, now when you came home, you had the whole. When I went down there, when I used to come down there, you had the whole projects on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like girls, females. Every floor of the building, it was different. So I understand.
Yes, you pulled all the way up. You, Tice, Wild Bill.
Big shout out to Wild Bill.
Pulled up straight to Patterson. Like, yo, we was all together up north. So,
you know what I'm saying? For people that don't, all the capping I did on Hassan Campbell saying that he don't know Wild Bill. Wild Bill confirmed with me that he do know the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga. But anyway, okay. So you get on.
Know Wild Bill. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, who don't know Wild Bill? You bugging.
A lot of people, I'm pretty sure heard your name, but don't know what your face looked like. We come from that era. Where, and if you took a picture with, we didn't do selfies. If you was in a picture with a dude, it's probably because you would have stabbed somebody for him or with him. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. That's how we was.
Okay, after that Scarface for life, you end up getting locked up, right?
Oh, correct. Got locked up because we always early 2000s. We always on the block together. So like 2004, that's when I got booked. 623.
We still gotta get into your story too, man. But let me share the screen. Let me play through the video and tell me what's going through your mind while you're looking at this, whether it's your part or other people's parts. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through this because a lot of people know this DVD. And they associate you with this DVD. You know what I'm saying? So let's go through it real quick.
Yeah, right now, that's my bro Fats right there. He's official.
Fats was a wild boy, man. You know one
yes.
thing I know about Fats? Fats used to always dress like a regular nigga, but always look like a Brooklyn. He'd always look like a
No, he do look like a Brooklyn nigga, though. All the way Bronx, but he got a whole Brooklyn vibe with him.
Yes, always up to something, right?
I control that mic. Yeah, believe that. Man, I seen these getting killed on that chat, man. I seen it.
That's the
one time, a nigga, when CEOs went to the camp.
I always kicked the bed. And the guy didn't move.
Oh, she's a CO. I had bitches.
Yes.
And singer. What was that? And what was that building? Rose M singer. Oh yeah, when I was
yes.
I had
Rosie's.
Oh yeah, I had a Rosie. I had a Rose. Oh, I was in love with her. I was in love. She was ugly as fuck and dark skin. Oh my God, I loved her. I used to go to. Let me tell you something. I would have got cut going to yard just to talk to her. You understand?
So we kept cooking the bed. I was laying up there. Dead.
There was a mess underneath the bed. He was leaking. They had stuff underneath the bed with black over it. And he was leaking. And I'm like, you know, I know the nigga dead, but the nigga underneath the ball. So that's when he swapped him up and he took the nigga over the check. But the first thing I do, I walk up there, man. You know what I mean? I'm the master of the steps. I go over that motherfucker. The first thing I'm gonna do is see him rock that shit. I'm gonna tell him, yo, give me 5 minutes on the phone, just let my people know where I'm at.
All the way to Rikers Island, nigga. All he give a fuck about is that jack.
That phone goes with me in my back pocket. Now, whether it was gangster or whether that time on that phone, we got prime time, I'm control even.
All right, let me ask you something, man. Off top, real quick, right? What's the worst thing that you seen happen over that jack, though?
The worst thing over the no shit. Well, if we talking about Rikers Island, it's regular Rikers Island shit. Like we had a whole situation.
Okay.
With this was on Mod 4. This is a mod house. This is not even a cell block. It's Mod 4.
Mod 4 lower?
Upper. Taha was in lower. I think Taha and Karate was in lower.
Big shouts to Taha.
Yes.
My son and teacher karate.
Yes, official brother. That's her official brother.
Hey, listen. Taha took a shahada right after me. Him and Albie had the biggest drama in the world when we was in Mod 2. You know what I'm saying? This before he went to Mod 4. This before they caught the body. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I was up north. I had just went up north. I went up north. Only reason I went up north in 93 was because my probation report was fucked up for like 10 months. I had to put a motion in. That's how I ended up getting up north in 93. But continue. Taha and all I'm using 4 top. The program.
So it's
hold up.
Was
the adults on the one side and the adolescents on the other side?
The adults was on the odd side. So 5 upper, 5 lower adults. The 2, 4, 6, this adolescents. So it was split like that with the odds and evens.
I'm saying in Mod 4 upper. When I was in Mod 4 lower, one side was adult.
Oh, you talking about across? No, across. Well, I don't know what lower was like because they was in lower. We in upper.
So you had to be was it still a program house?
No.
Okay.
Probably lower. I don't know what was going on in Mod 4 lower.
Nah, Mod 4 upper, Mod 4 lower, Mod 2, and then Mod 10 became the Muslim house. That's what me and Taha opened up the Muslim house. You know what I'm saying?
And I think Mod 4 lower became that because Taha and Karate, they both ended up down there. So I think they turned that whole shit out down there in Mod 4 lower.
I was up north when they was coming back and forth after they caught the body. You know what I'm saying? Well, not allegedly caught the body because they beat that case. You know what I'm saying? Lion ended up getting some time for it, but they and Taha beat it. You know what I'm saying? Well, supposedly they got charged with the body, but I don't know if they did that. I was up north. Anyway,
that's all. You was up north.
Yeah, what's going on in the Mod 4 upper?
All right. And this is me. I'm always going to keep it 100. Mod 4 upper. That wasn't my house. It was a Queens house. It was a cat from Queens who was kind of running the house. Now I was fucking with who I was fucking with. Twin. You know the twins. Ronnie and Donnie. With one got the
from
Queens.
Forward? Oh no. I was gone. The only
those
the Bronx twins.
No. These are Queens. They from Queens. That's my bro Stacy. He was the Ansar Muslim. I was rocking with him. So we had our own little team. So we all came together over the phone. Back then, of course, it was Spanish and black. So it was Latin Kings, Nietas, and La Familia. They had one phone. You're going to say black people, God bodies, Muslims, whoever you was, you rocking the other phone if you lit.
Okay.
So what's son name? And you know this motherfucker. Killer Kurt.
My son. Okay, oh man, let me. I got a bunch of stories about Killer Kurt.
Yeah, he came in the building. We fucks with him.
Hold up, me, Kurt, and Wild Bill ended up in fucking Collins right before. That's Kurt that you talking about, right? Kurt.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, exactly him.
T-Bone's the one that gave him that cut. He hated T-Bone.
But this is him. He comes in the building.
My new charge on T-Bone was in court. It was a choice. I either eat Pistol P, T-Bone, or the nigga that I caught the charge for. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Go ahead. Finish.
No, he pulls up. He's an asshole. He want to take the whole Spanish phone.
All right.
So everybody kind of with it. He brings the phone to
Why?
Because we assholes. We were assholes back then. Because we rocking, everybody chilling. I got my phone time. I don't care. But Kurt pulls up. We fuck with Kurt. He like, yo, we taking this fucking phone.
Kurt was
you dead serious?
Kurt was a headache.
We like, you dead serious? He like, yeah, that's what we doing. All right, fuck it. Let's go. That's the type of time we was on. We was adolescents and stupid.
Wait. Let's go back. Stop right there. Who's in the building? Okay, well, I know SI came to HDM later on, right? But who else was in the building at the time? Was Tank head there? Janelle?
Tank was in the building. Was in the building.
Was he in Mark 4 though?
No, he wasn't in Mark 4.
Oh, Wild Bill was in Mark 4. My bad. Go ahead.
Wild Bill, I think he was in lower. He was in lower with Ty Hodnam. Who else was in the building? Like, that's a long time ago. So I'm trying to, and I always remember this motherfucker. What's his name? What do you call a landlord? Supra was in the building. He was in the building. So
Supra was in the building before I got there, and when you got there, Supra had to be down for 5 years before he went up north.
Yeah, he was on the island. He never wanted to leave. Cool. The Latin King nigga. Official Latin King nigga too.
Was he a barber?
What's this nigga name? Huh?
Was he a barber?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, what other Latin King nigga you talking about? VI?
From the Bronx.
Not Magoo. Audi?
No, man. He's valid. Probably like my height. I'm talking about all the way valid. Like when you hear his name, you be like, oh, nah, he's valid.
VI? I don't know. VI from
not VI, man. Shit. But he was in Marfo Upper with us. When it went down over this fucking phone, he was one of the main ones. That's when Tattoo got cut. You know Tattoo?
I remember you telling me the whole Tattoo shit. The Tattoo came after me.
Exactly. Yeah, he was, because I'm after you. I came after you. You was already up north in 9-3.
Yeah.
I'm still in 9-4. I'm still on the island. Tattoo pulls up, and that's when Tattoo gets cut. The La Familia nigga cut him, but he was fighting the Latin King nigga I'm talking about.
Hold on. What year was that?
This is 9-4. It's like the beginning, like March.
The La Familia was shut down in 93.
They was still there.
They was fronting. What bit?
Probably.
What color was they beads?
They had the red, white, and blue shit. They had some American flag shit.
Nah, they shit was supposed to be red and white. Those were the fake La Familia. Them niggas got shut down in green in 92. I know.
Listen, this is my first time. Like when I went there, when I was there in 94, I ain't know nothing about no fucking La Familia. I seen the Yetas, know them. See the Latin Kings, know them. But then they had these La Familia niggas in the cut. They wasn't lit or nothing. But they Spanish, so they all rocking together.
But maybe it was like the Netas, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't supposed to be gang no more, and then you got a couple of niggas just lurking around.
Exactly, probably some shit like that. I really didn't know. I'm just like,
but for the record, if any Muslim would have caught them, they probably would have ripped them to shreds. No disrespect to anybody La Familia. Big shouts to the La Familia. Go ahead.
It's a big shout to La Familia. They don't even exist no more.
The only reason they didn't get this, the only reason anybody that was there noticed, Kareem, who was the head of security, was that the head of La Familia's cousin, like blood cousin. They was cousins. When that war took place in Green, which everybody got shipped up out of there because of that war, that was a family thing. I remember the Friday before it happened, right? The Friday before it happened, those La Familia, the heads of them, they was cool. They came to the masjid. They was talking. It was supposed to be a peace talk. Kareem left crying. Next thing you know, I was an assistant. I was a teacher's assistant, and not behind H block. Right now, I'm in H block. I'm in that shit back there. Locked the fuck down, doing some teacher's assistant shit. I'm looking on the walkway. Brothers, Muslim brothers, everything just running down on mad. Lot familiars just eating, boom, eating. I'm talking about a lot on the walkway. Everybody know about this shit. Right after you get past the 700 Club, going to the new side.
Correct, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The 700 Club, back then, the 700, before you got there, Ruck, the 700 Club was open. We used to have open day, not just for the festivals. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say I'll be long-winded and I always taking over interviews. So let me shut the fuck up. Finish telling me.
No, but no, it's just a situation that really got. I seen worse up north, but it got so crazy because it was a whole consistent riot over one phone. So tattoo get cut, like everybody's getting clapped. Is going down. Boop, boop, just mad adolescents all over the building, going through the hallways, and they had to bring. That's when they brought the old heads, because at that time I was 16. So they brought all the old heads, and they was just 20 something, so they wasn't really that fucking old. And they actually, I don't even know, what's the CO name? White? Was White a sergeant? CO White or Sergeant White?
Wait. Where at? In an island?
Yeah, 4 building.
I don't remember White.
No, not White. Bar.
Was Miss
CO Bar.
Bar. Yeah, Bar was there.
Yeah, he was regulating the shit.
Was Miss
everybody, and this happened, and this is the crazy shit because it's in Marford Upper. We in Marford Upper, and you got that little L where the first bed's at, that little L by the day room. Brought the chairs out, and everybody got in a circle to try to talk it out. And it ended up going, it went away. Nobody was really tripping after that. But that was the craziest shit on the island. Up north, though,
I got lucky.
I seen niggas die.
Let me tell you something. Bar and Bullock, even Miss Abdul used to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be on and popping on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like the day room. You feel me? You go up in there. You know what I wanted to ask you though, bro? Anybody got any questions? Y'all could get in the comments and ask your questions, and I'll ask Ruck the question, right? Let's fast forward real quick, right? Let's go to 1990.
That's what I'm looking at the comments.
I got 1996. No, excuse me, 1998 is when you got the oh shit, Ruck just got off, right? Any questions you got for Ruck, put them back up, put them up. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get back in the joint. He probably did something like wrote the word K as a response. You know what I'm saying? Because old jail niggas, that's what they do. You be like, yo, I'm on my way down the block, and they be like K, because they don't understand text edit yet. You know what I'm saying? Ruck probably just press N. All right, y'all got any questions? Throw it up. You heard? I'm about to pin the StreamYard again so he can get back up in here. 1 second. Who is the illest guard body on the island? The illest guard body on the island. You got to be a little bit more specific. What year? Excuse me. macmean was drinking a little bit. Astaghfirullah. It's pinned, Ruck. Just hit the link. The illest guard body had to be Ladu. Cause see, Ladu will go gun to gun with you. I seen Ladu go gun to gun with a nigga with a joint in Collins, and Ruck was probably there too. Matter of fact, Ruck was there. When Ladu went gun to gun with old boy had a sharp banger, and he told all of us, do not get involved. I thought Ladu was going to get banged up that day. You know what I'm saying? And Ladu's the coolest nigga. Slicker testified to this too. And Ladu went gun to gun with him with a he was just hitting him crazy hard. I know his bones probably crazy hurt. They go rough. You know what I'm saying? Hurt crazy. But he ain't stopped fighting. That was amusing and amazing to me because I never stabbed somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you know what I mean? All we did was cut niggas. So cutting a nigga and stabbing somebody was totally different things. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no, two different. That you absolutely valid about that. It's two different things. Cutting and stabbing, two different things.
We come from adolescence, from razor tag, and then you see these adults. Like, what if you hit him the wrong way and he died? Then you stay in here forever. That's how.
Correct. No, I had to learn that though. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to learn that to really be like, nah, I can get stuck in prison forever.
Okay, let me ask you something, right? I want to fast forward a little bit because we still got to do our third part to our interview, which we hit and miss, but when you got with me, when you got with me and Collins, that was like 97, right?
Correct. 97, 98-ish.
I remember you still had stitches on your face. What happened? Just for the people that don't know, ain't familiar with your story or our interviews, tell them, how did you get to Collins from Green?
All right, we in Green. Green is extra Latin King and Crippy. I ain't gonna say it was a King jail. I ain't gonna say it was a Crip jail. Kings and Crips were both significant in the building. So,
did y'all work together?
To a degree, because it was torn. Because the craziest shit, because I'm Latino myself. It's hard to see, but I am. I'm Panamanian, but I never wore it like that. So when we looking at it, I'm looking at myself as a brown-skinned person, and every time a brown-skinned person get off a bus, they automatically blood. And sometimes it was a couple times that the Latin Kings and the Yetas wanted to holler at somebody, saying they was blood, and they were actually Crip. So it was incredibly racial. It was incredibly racial. Once you see that type of situation, like, no, he's not blood. He's Crip. He's one of us. So you can't say he's fucking blood because we know he's Crip. But you just seen a black dude and you just want to shoot him. So it was torn to that degree. We worked together on certain things to be like, okay, this may be a problem. Because, we living, we chilling. We don't want too much disturbance in our little situation, what we doing. So it's like a blood pulls up. He may be a fucking problem. He may get busy. So we're going to get him out of here.
Was that his protocol? Because I'm trying to understand it from the outside, right? Or yeah, was it just because a lot of niggas got shot that wasn't blood though?
My point. So hold on one second. What's this?
This was the problem before blood started, bro. Right? Before blood started, the problem was this, right? Niggas was getting clapped for shit they ain't even do.
No, that's true. I witnessed it. In Green, it was witnessed. I witnessed it in Green. And so there were times that we hit the yard and spoke with Latin Kings and the Yetas, and we come to some type of agreement. But there were other times where we speaking to each other. So you got in the beginning, it's me, Ab, D-RUCC, and Killer. Okay. So we would come together and be like, something is fishy. Killer probably be all the way with it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Bloods pull up, we clapping them. If they not blood, so what? So me and D-RUCC will probably be like, nah, that's too fucking funny. We not digging it. So we had our own disagreements. So it wasn't a real.
Okay, wait. How long was you there?
A year. I was there for a year.
And D-RUCC is Crip?
Yeah, that's the Rolling 30. He's the one who brought Rolling 30s to New York.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
CIP. My bro passed away. He went back to Belize, died in a car crash. But yeah, no, he's the first Crip to have a set in New York. Like, not just be Crip. I'm like one of the first people to be Crip in New York. He's one of the people who have a set with a bunch of people in Harlem, Rolling 30.
Well, explain this to me. How the fuck when you got the Collins, I didn't meet no other Crip yet.
They were present. They were always around. Mind you,
Cooley and
no, when Cooley pulled up, he was valid. He gonna rep his shit. But you had the other nigga Capone.
Where's he from? Syracuse?
No, Brooklyn. He a G-Stone get straight nigga. He was there already.
He was there with me.
Yes, he was there before I got there. He's already there.
But he was the first nigga that was publicly saying that you were a Crip.
Yeah, well, I guess so. I wouldn't have known that, but I just pulled because I forgot. I ain't gonna remember all the blood.
We ran that fucking jail. So if a nigga was Crip, I would have known in there.
Yes, but I'm telling you, they were there, but they was like,
you talking about light skin Capone?
No, he dark skinned, man. He's a whole bozo. He ain't even worth the fucking discussion, to tell the truth. But the one thing I know, because I pulled up and like 5 different bloods came to me back to back. Yo, who you? Who you? You this, you this, you this, you this. Yeah. And they was like, all right. They said there was no issue. So it wasn't no pressing shit or nothing. It was light. It was nothing crazy. So Capone pulls up. Oh shit, was cracking, cuz. And then that's when the Latin Kings, Nietas, and all of them like, yo, he been here. Now all of a sudden you pull up. He want to talk about he Crip now.
Mm-hmm.
So they was feeling the way about him. But at the end of the day, I was like, nah, don't fuck with him though. You know what I'm saying? Then Cooley pulls up, and that's when it almost went crazy. That's on the
Yeah, because Cooley, he was loud. He was loud.
No, he was with all the shits.
He was loud. I remember that afro he used to have. He
Yes.
was loud. He was loud. And then, you know, coming to the ball court and all that, he was
Debo.
Debo.
He was different. But but not. See, that's the thing about Crips be everywhere. Like you'll go to a particular jail and there'll probably be like 30 Crips there, and 20 of them you wouldn't even know they Crip.
You know something? While I'm drinking, let me tell you something. I was trying to stay away from these Rikers Island stories, but fuck these niggas. These niggas be giving me so much fucking advice, Ruck.
Yes.
I fucking know you, like, for real. Like, I love you to death, my nigga.
You know I love you too, brother.
Fuck what these niggas talking. Fuck everybody right now. I'm talking to you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, Kais, Black, even Slick. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, been through shit. Like that's when you talk about the Scarface for life. What makes that valid is that I actually got scars on my face. Like I ain't just shoot niggas. I got shot too.
Finish telling the story about what happened in Green when you got there. Before you got
there. Yeah. Now this is very pivotal, and a lot of people they can feel how they want to feel. Like you said, fuck whoever. I don't give a fuck. But Psych pulls up. They say, this nigga pulled up. He got his own set. It's called G Stone. So Killer is like, nah, that shit don't rock. It's only the sets that's here, and that's just that. So I don't even know yet, really. So we just having our own little meeting in the library. So I told Ab, I said, yo, Ab, let me go over there and check this dude.
Before we get to Ab, right? Remember, we should stop at Ab. Okay, Sight Bite gets to the jail, you said?
Yes.
And now continue from there, because you lost me for 1 second.
All right, he pulls up. This is how this is what ruffle people's feathers, because he has a lot of charisma. So he pulls up. I'm in H block somewhere. He goes to J, and he's putting people down under the G Stone shit. So now we go to the yard, and people come to the yard talking G Stone. They're like, what the fuck is this? And that's Sight Bite. That's the big homie. This, that, and the third. Killer like that shit don't rock. So we come together, me, Killer, Ab, the same ones I mentioned. And they like
H block still the mess hall block?
I was in the mess hall.
Okay, got it.
I was in the mess hall. Boom. So we all meet up in the library, like, oh, that ain't supposed to rock or whatever the case may be. So the person I really fuck with, goddamn, I had a brain freeze, but Ab is my guy. We was in Spofford together. So me and Ab came up for a very long time.
Which Ab? Low Ab?
Lil Ab, yeah.
All right, got you. Right.
From Cyprus, Lil Ab. But D-Rock is my bro. He's just laid back. He's not into the politics. So I told Ab, I said, yo, Ab, because Killer from Brooklyn, Psych from Brooklyn, so they had their little beef. Ab and Psych had a fight. So I said, yo, Ab, let me go over there and see what he's about before we make any fucking decision on him. All right, we're going to give you that. Boom. So I go over there. He already knew I was pulling up for some fucking reason. Like, how the fuck you know I'm coming to check your temperature? But he's like, yo, I already know what you over here for, this, that, and the third. But not no scary shit. He's just keeping the whole stack. Like, this is me. I am Psych, Crip, for real. Blah, blah, blah. Back tatted. He's tatted. He's Crip. So I said, oh, shit, I like this nigga. This nigga's really crippin'. In comparison to the niggas who don't want him to rep his shit.
Hold up. How many Crips is in Green at the time?
A lot. Because I had probably 15 Crips under me. Ab probably had 7. Killer probably had 12. D-Rock probably had 15. Like it was extra. I'm talking about there's a bunch of us in that motherfucker. On the new side, it's more on the new side than the old side.
Hit the like button.
Who, me? I ain't liking this.
I ain't talking about you, nigga.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. No, but we was extra deep. It was mad Crips in there. So what ended up happening is we reconvene a meeting, and I say, nah, he's valid. So we rock out a little bit. We go to the yard. I'm on the new side. I'm in the mess hall, H block. Me, Psych, and the killer nigga. So we all in the yard, and they get to arguing. Yo, this down the third. And Psych, he got a loose mouth. He said, yo.
Psych and Killer's arguing.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So Psych, he talks crazy. Like, yo, niggas got to get in line or heads going to start to roll. He literally said those exact words. Niggas got to get in line or heads are going to start to roll. So Killer goes, who are you talking about? And Psych goes, if the fucking shoe fits, they get to scrap him. Now, on the way to the yard, I told you, I said, I like this nigga Psych. Me and Psych is coming to the yard together. I got the New Yorker on me. I said, yo, bro, I got the ox. You want it? You can take it right now because you know this nigga out here, he don't like you. He like, nah, the nigga Ra got me. I'm putting names on blast. I'm gonna fuck because Ra's a piece of shit. Because Ra, he said, yo, this nigga Ra got me. Ra's supposed to be the A-Tray. If anybody know an A-Tray named Ra, he's mad short and he from Brooklyn, he's a bitch. But he said, yo, the nigga Ra got me. I said, okay, cool. So I keep my shit. We go out there, they get to the argument.
You, Ra, you bitch ass nigga.
Word, no, because he never gave Psych the hammer. He never gave it to him. So Psych is bluffing this nigga. This is why you guys always give Psych credit because he's a fucking warrior. He had no gun, but he acted like he had one and fought the shit out this nigga. Oh, and the nigga clapped. Huh?
He did this one?
I ain't hear you.
He did this?
No, he was on some shit like this, like, yo. So you can't see his hand. So it looked like he got some shit, nigga.
Niggas know how to get up out that yard.
No, but Killer ended up clapping him. Not nothing crazy. Killer claps him. Bye. He peels off. They call him for a visit. You know, Green got the night visits. They call him for the night visit. They see the scratch.
Not about the night visits in Green.
Yeah. But they call him for that. They call him for the night visit. They see the scratch. He got to leave. All right. Now we all still here. So now I go to the yard and Killer talking crazy. This is that and So Psych left a lot of G stones behind. They GS9 now or Get Straight, whatever. They a bunch of shit. So I gave them 2 ice picks and a New Yorker. Like that's y'all big homie. Y'all got to put that pain in. Like these niggas are still here, and the hammers I give y'all is because we've been had hammers. We've been here. He got hammers. Y'all ain't got shit. So here you go and handle that nigga. He done claps your big homie. Do your thing. So it was a couple things that transpired or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Killer got up out of that shit though. Scratched a little bit. He got poked in the hand, and then the guard body intervened and broke it up. So at the end of the day, he knew I was part of the lineup. So he pressed me like, yo, bro, just stay out of it. Boom. He did the fake like he copping out type shit. At the end of the day, he never pressed me himself, but what he did, he's a fucking genius. And I appreciate anybody who put thought to anything they do, whether it's against me or whatever. He got people that just came to the jail. Oh, you pulling up in Green. Oh, you want to be Crip? If you want to be Crip, you got to clap RUCC. So that way, I don't know who this person is. So remember, you're talking about the 700 Club, that fucking walkway. And I'm coming from the mess hall because I worked in the mess hall. That whole white shit on.
You have past 700 Club all day, every day.
Yes. So when I'm coming, it's the breakfast time. Once you leave the breakfast, the programs is running in the opposite direction. So mess hall workers are leaving. Program is going to program across the other way. They walk past me. And
Bro,
came.
Stop
Yes.
right there. Let's stop right there. We'll continue from there. They gotta come back. Let's finish watching the video.
Okay.
Let's finish watching the video.
Okay.
Remember, 700 Club coming from the mess hall. That's where
Correct.
That's where we'll start from. Check this out. Bow.
I ain't got nobody to call. I want that money. Why? But that's a sense of control. And I'm a control freak. It is prohibited for you to get on that fucking phone.
That's my bro Preem right there. That's my family.
It's Preem from Mitchell?
No, he from Patterson.
All right.
Actually got beef with Mitchell.
All right. I remember how it was when you first came home. It was like it switched up later, but Mitchell was all Bloods and Patterson was all Crips.
Correct.
Right. It switched up later.
Yes.
Going to the visit, coming from commissary, coming from the mess hall, walking down the hall.
I used to blow niggas in front of police.
Pause. He used to blow niggas, right?
That was mad Ayo. I ain't gonna hold you.
Crazy Ayo, right? Get in the comments, y'all. We're gonna get back to I was just playing with y'all. We're gonna get back to RUCC. We're gonna take it from him leaving the mess hall, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah, past the 700 Club. But if you have any questions, put in the comments right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I kicked myself out before because I was trying to see some comments. I don't know how to do that shit, but I'll get to the comments later.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you which comments is worth reading. I'm not gonna say worth reading, but the ones that stick out.
All right.
Like they never seen anything. They like I bet they man up to the point where police had like this son, shot the fuck
pistol.
Up, he just
the
got
other pistol Pete.
The real pistol Pete.
Well, just stabbed my man up, and I ran home in front of the police.
I mean, well, the first pistol Pete. Let's not say the real one.
That's the one I always know.
That's the one I always know too. But the other one, I like I said. Oh, matter of fact, I ain't gonna say it again.
So, but bitch, they going bang, bang, and bang, they got in front of the police, son.
Brother doing they go on the hot water.
I don't know him.
Doing on him, and he grabbed his face, his skin started peeling. He stabbed him all up.
One of the worst cuts I've seen was I was looking out the
That's the CO. Ex-CO.
So
yeah, his name is Steele.
Yes.
Correct. His name is Steele.
It's in a big yard. Let's play doing push-ups and stuff like that. So then I seen one inmate was doing push-ups on the ground.
Okay, crazy. I was just there, my nigga.
You was just there. Okay, let's go back to that, right? All right. What are you thinking? Like you here now, you know what I'm saying? Like you started doing your time in 92, 93. Like how you felt now?
Out of place. Back the early 90s, it was like I fit in kind of like, all right, this is what it is. I'm Goonie, we doing this. But when I went back just now, it's like I don't belong here. I don't. These little niggas is stupid. I'm talking about literally dumb. Like we played chess, we did mad shit. These little niggas don't do nothing. They just pack people up. That's it. They see 74 times 10. If that can be possible. These little niggas, all they doing is somebody pull. They don't give a fuck if you blood crip. If you ain't part of the team, you getting packed up. We packed up Bloods, we packed up Crips, and I'm saying we because I had say so. And some people I couldn't protect. I can't. Some people I did. So motherfuckers got packed up. Yo, OG Low, what's happening? What's up with this dude? So I'm for Trey. We got smoke with Avalon. Avalon pulled up. I pulled him in my cell because there's no COs whatsoever. Yo, let me holler at you in my cell real quick. Blah, 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 blah. What type of time you want? He said, nah, I'm chilling. I said, all right, cool. But the other lokes was like, man, fuck this nigga. I'm not going to protect you because literally you my op. And I was just extending the courtesy. So if they want to pack you up, you getting packed up. I can't save you.
What does a pack up consist of? Because back in the days, pack up mean you got hands put on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. Same shit.
Okay,
same shit.
You saying like they had an option, sir? You have to pack up. What?
No, it's no option. When you getting packed up, you getting packed up. You getting your ass beat. Period. It's not yo get your shit and get out. We getting you out. No, that's why I said C74 times 4. Back then, you gave a motherfucker an option. Yo, you can get up out of here.
You know what I'm laughing at? So I was just looking at my other screen. Somebody took a like back.
That's stupid.
That's gay. Yo, baggy shit.
That is wow stupid.
It's dumb. I'm looking at 30 because that's what we do. We like, okay, I got 38 likes. I got 59 people here. 38 likes. And now I turn around, it should say 37. Anyway, let's go back to leaving the mess hall. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you to come into green. I mean,
all right.
Come to Collins.
All right. So mind you, like I said, I gave the G-Stone niggas 2 ice picks and a New Yorker. That's all I had. I gave it to them to handle their business because that's their big homie. So I don't have nothing. I went to mess hall with a pencil. just off of the strength that, like, just in case I might need a pencil. I don't know why I think that way. But they walk past me, program coming. I can't see it coming because I don't know these niggas. And once they walked past me, they came right back and clapped me. Bow. So we on that walkway, like on the new side, past the 700 Club, between the 700 Club and H Block. And you got this big ass field, and you always got the police sitting in the truck. So we going back and forth. I press one nigga, he back up, the other nigga pull up. I press him, he back up. So we was getting nowhere. I go back to the dorm. The Latin King nigga try to give me some what's that shit that they give us? Bacitration, I think. But nah, he nigga clapped me good. Bacitration ain't keeping that shit together. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm out.
Your stitches was mad dirty when you got the columns. It looked like they had you in the pen for like 3 weeks, bro.
No, they treated.
Didn't you take them off yourself? Did you take them off yourself?
Nah. I went to the sick call shit, but they treated me like I clapped somebody. I went to the box and all that. I got clapped and went to the box.
Well, the story I'm bringing up tomorrow with Polo got eight times. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up fighting 2 new charges for the niggas that cut him.
I wish I'd have been fighting some new charges, but that's neither here nor there. I ain't gonna get into all of that because I got this. Never mind. But nevertheless, yeah. But that's how I end up coming to college. Yeah, that's why I tell people, like, because the Get Straight shit is everybody fucking with Get Straight. You know, that's Pop Smoke and all these niggas, GS9, all this shit that stemmed from that shit. And I be telling people it wouldn't have been that shit because I co-signed it. I could have been like, yo, fuck it. That shit don't rock. And that would have been over. There would have been no Psych Bike, no Get Straight, none of that shit. But he was official. I said, no, I like this nigga. He crip for real. And I stood with him, tried to get his peoples to do the left and correct thing. They tried. We all failed at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting clapped, so I failed too.
Not really, because you live and learn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Them scars, them stories, you know what I'm saying? They come with some wisdom. You feel me? And
no, that's why I appreciate shit like Scarface, because like niggas really, you are different because you're a bully. But no, I got my war scars. I got clapped. So it ain't just all glory. Yo, OG RUCC. No, I got clapped twice. The first time on some Crip shit, and the second time with the Bloods. Because you know, if I'm going through upstate Elmira, I go to Elmira, I get clapped in Elmira by Bloods. So I got clapped out of fucking 20-something years of fucking bidding. Yeah, I got clapped.
That was an L when you got locked up. That was like, because you was the savior for us, like as far as like rap and shit like that. Let me ask you something, right? What's going on with that? How much passion do you hold for that shit today?
I don't got no choice but to create. However, I put most of my energy into Light. You already know, you spoke to Light. That's the young bro. So I put most of my effort into him because he's wild nice. And it's his time. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44. My birthday just passed. I'm 44 years old. So I ain't trying to be an old nigga trying to really push the issue like that. And this old ass nigga still trying to rap. So I feel the way about that. I ain't gonna hold you. Even though a motherfucker be an R&B singer and sing till he 80 and they get the respect. But if you're a rapper, you got to cat for your shit. Like, you can't be a 50-year-old rapper.
I feel like if they put you in a fucking school, you know what I mean, to be a professor, you will be just as satisfied with doing that than being a rapper.
Nah, you are correct. You know me, so of course you're correct.
Some people are students of the game. As much as that they might provide that flavor, they also students. And I kind of gravitate towards smart motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like people that love the game but try to understand the game at the same time. But you always came from a perspective where you trying to help motherfuckers. You feel me?
Yes. I always been me. All cripping aside, all hood life, gangster shit, all that shit aside, I'm just a regular person that's like, I like to know shit. Love to play chess. Oh, I was smoking them in chess when I was just on that.
I used to murder you in that shit.
Yes, you did. You used to get on my fucking nerves. And you used to throw the pieces like, come on, nigga. Yeah, set it up.
Still sharp and still.
Yes.
And I got better. And you even, you know what I mean? You showed up to the party. You know what I'm saying? You start cracking my ass. Now,
pause. That was crazy.
Very, very, very crazy. Pause. Now, listen, I got better by playing with better people. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point where I started to match them. And then they got the fuck away from me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, the chess game, yeah, that was a part of our shit too, which is weird because as young as we gravitate towards smart things. You know what I'm saying?
No, correct. That's why I say these dudes that I was just on the island with, and they had the way the island runs now, they have no problem putting everybody with everybody. I'm talking about from the age of 16 to whenever the fuck. All in the same cell block. Yeah. That never was a thing ever. You separated adults and adolescents. They had the adolescents with the adults, the retard niggas that need medication and all that shit. Everybody together. They didn't give a fuck about shit. Right now, they didn't give a fuck about nothing. We're going to put you in here and you got to do what you got to do to survive. The time I was there in OBCC, like 12 people died in a month. I was only there for 30 days.
From COVID?
From COVID, from somebody's knife, from whatever. It was mad shit happening. And like, because they not making rounds. So one dude, this is it's one of my wife's cousin's son. And she was like, yo, it's such and such there, boom, boom, boom. I think his shit was COVID or something. He was sick. And he was in his cell. They didn't make rounds. He died in his cell and he was there for like 3 days, dead. Because they wasn't making no rounds. And they finally found him, body cold as shit. They didn't give a fuck right. Like, I don't know what's happening right now because I've been out for a little second now because I got out. What was September 26th or some shit like that. So this whole October shit, I don't know what the fuck is happening now because they done gave all of us the boot. Like, it was the governor and mayor. They said we got to let 191 people go. Just so happens I fell into that 191 people because they really trying to shut it down. But in that span of time, 12 people died, man. That shit was the most craziest shit ever. And I've been on an island, C-74.
What's your mind state like that? But when you in there during COVID, like what are you thinking every day?
Oh, nah, I'm COVID indifferent because I generally don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not vaccinated, none of that shit. I generally just don't even give a fuck. If I get sick, I'm gonna be okay. That's how I feel. Now, if I felt another different way, then I would handle it differently. But for some reason, I have the ultimate confidence that if I get sick, I'm gonna be okay. So I don't really care. But it wasn't like we in the cell block and everybody masked up. A couple people was hard body masked up. But for the most part, no, nobody even give a fuck about that shit.
Such is life. Anyway, I ain't gonna be on this shit all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got any questions? Not you, Mac. Sunset Op. I know what you was talking about. Sunset Op. Come on, bro. That's these weirdos language. So yeah, I'm trying to stay away from some of the weirdo language I use today. You know what I'm saying? But it's hip hop, you know what I mean? And we fall into that. So yeah, we're gonna try to stop using the word op. But I like
but see,
I like the word. I like the word.
No, listen. This as far as I believe, it's a teachable moment because op is only short for opposition. So it's not weirdo language. It's accurate. You're my not you, Matt, of course. But if you're my opposition, you're my op. It's just shortened. We're going to shorten the word. I ain't going to say opposition. I'm going to say you are op. Because you are my opposite. You are opposition. However hip hop chose to use it, neither here nor there with me.
I need everybody to share this video. I need everybody to like this video. We're going to get back with OG RUCC. We're going to kick the, you know what I'm saying, Willie. But let's finish watching the video. Let's get to
that.
All right. And any questions y'all got for RUCC? Put in the comments. Put some pressure on like. We got 44. Let's get that shit up to 60 right now. You know
right now.
Well, Rikers are hard to get online. You know what I'm saying? So let me share this video. Whatever your thoughts is as we playing this, be sure to chime in, Ruck. Questions in the comments.
Wow, that somebody straddled him over his back and grabbed him, put their hand under his neck, and just started raking his face.
Oh.
It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, damn.
When I seen that happen, that shit there had me all talking about.
That looked like some Speedy.
Then made him take off his white shirt and put it on his face, and the white shirt just turned instant red. He had just ripped her wide open.
I see a little wagon coming down. This nigga got like three white t-shirts on his fucking face, B, and it was just rapidly turning red. Whoever,
what's going through your mind right now while you're looking at yourself? Look right there.
You're like, damn, I still look the same. No, but that situation was pivotal because that's some real shit to like my first time ever on an island and you walking down that corridor and you know they had the little buggy and the motherfucker really sitting on the back of the buggy. They got the shirts on his face and I'm like, oh, this shit is real. And you got to prepare to get real just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. You can't hesitate nothing. You just got to be at that moment. Yeah, it's real.
What type of what was the reception in the hood like when this came out?
Oh nah, the hood appreciated it. The hood appreciated it. A couple people almost died because they just pulled up on me like, yo, you Ruck, and I'm paranoid type shit. Like they're like, oh nah, we seen the Scarface for Life joint. You know what I'm saying? It was insightful. And a lot of people said, like, because it's a bunch of us on this DVD. And Troy Reed came to me himself and said, yo, the feedback I get is that, yo, people love your section of the Scarface for Life. And I'm like, I'm just saying it was just regular shit. Like, and in that video, I was young still, probably like 23 or some shit. So I'm just telling you like the real shit, like never faking. Like I took my wins, I took my losses. I seen some shit that had me like, whoa, this shit is real. Everybody want to be the toughest nigga. Yo, I did this, that, and third. Everybody want to be the super toughest nigga.
It's a fact. Why is it like that though? Why everybody need that title?
In my opinion, it's like people are uncomfortable with themselves. You uncomfortable with yourself.
You don't like you.
Exactly. So you got to make a new you type shit. Fabricate a you.
Whoa.
Rather than just be yourself. I'm myself, man. I ain't win every fucking fight. It doesn't make sense. And I'm not embarrassed to lose. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers know I fought.
We know we ain't really got no trolls in here because we don't got no dislikes. So everybody that's here, I need y'all to put the pressure on the like button so the interview could get out there. All right? Let me finish playing it and continue commentating as you go along.
Buggy, they drive through the corridor. And he just reading. I'm looking like, damn.
I see niggas call niggas to the gate. Hey, yo, fam, come here. I gotta tell you something. As soon as that nigga put his face on that gate, he eat him. He straight eat him. Blah! And you like, oh, shit. Like, what the fuck happened? When a nigga first get cut,
Shay Davis.
That's a funny nigga right there.
He don't know what happened. You looking around. Nigga don't know why he get cut. You don't even feel it. It happens so fast. It feels like a person just smacked you or something.
It was always like a rush. Once you get involved, once you do something one time, it's like you become addicted to it. It's like you want to stay in beef.
Every opportunity I got, I was busting somebody open.
Furniture cutter is.
And it's every opportunity I got.
Yeah.
That's real shit, though.
Yo, he's not even acting, yo.
An inmate that don't care about anybody. He'll slice his own mother. He'll cut up an officer. He'll cut up another inmate. He'll go to the clinic and cut the nurses or cut the doctors. He just don't care.
You said cut the nurse, cut the doctors.
Yeah, we know certain people was just MO.
Junglers and Junglers was like that.
MO.
You want to stab, you want to cut because it felt good. It was like that adrenaline rush.
It got to the point where I wasn't able.
I think that's crazy accurate.
They wasn't able to control me.
I walked down the hallway. It seemed like 5, 6 young brothers with long, crazy gashes, slashes from the eye over here. I couldn't believe it. I said, what the fuck is this?
Those are the ones who got the handcuffs with their hands in front.
Is it true that when you get cut, you don't feel it at first?
I ain't feel shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit ain't sting, burn, nothing. It was just like I just knew I'm cut because don't nobody touch my face.
With mittens on their hands.
The niggas built the cage on the 4-wheel. They built the cage for predators. I became predators. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the first. I was one of the third predators on Rikers Island on that year. They built the cage that, I believe, to this day, the cage is still there. You know what I'm saying?
Prisoners who are in this particular part, the Central Punitive Segregation Unit, or BAME, are the most dangerous prisoners in the prison system.
And I used to get my business in there. I didn't get regular visits like anybody else get visits and they go out there and sit in a little table with their family and all that. Nah, I used to come straight from the bay. You know what I'm saying? Go straight to shackle the fuck up. My handcuffs and all that, straight to the little cage.
These niggas trying to be gangsters, man. And when they get cut, they see a little blood, they run it. A cut on the face ain't gonna kill you. I told a young nigga, I said, yo, if one of y'all niggas cut me in my face, my man, I'm gonna get the motherfucking shit from you, and I'm gonna cut your jugular, and I'm gonna kill you in here. I seen niggas go to court, to the pens. Niggas used to be on the pens like this.
Pretty stupid.
Get close. CO? Nah, ain't no motherfucking CO, nigga. Nigga get cut on the face. Oh, CO! Yeah, CO!
In prison, there was a term used by officers called slash for cash, meaning every time an inmate got cut, you needed an officer to write a report, meaning overtime. You needed a captain to investigate why he got cut, and you needed a doctor to actually stitch this guy open. So actually, people had got paid on just this inmate just getting his face ripped wide open.
Last for cash.
Yep, real shit.
This nigga's got his face smashed by the CO, and this nigga probably got his face ripped by another inmate. I'm just getting here.
Adolescent, that's the first time I ever see somebody get ripped. That's the first time I've ever been in a situation like that.
The very first day, I've never been on the island a day of my life. Brand new, like, I've never been to the island before. It's my first fucking day. I ain't even touched a bump yet. And it's serious already.
The man had actually got stabbed in his jugular vein. And, you know, the pressure, losing the pressure actually hit the ceiling. So they was actually mopping blood off the ceiling because the guy had got stabbed in his neck.
49 likes. I'm convinced y'all trolls, man.
But a nigga blast you, you know, when you open and sip out.
You know the trolls, that's what they do, Ruck. They go make 10 accounts and they just be gay all night.
It opens, and then you see whatever's inside. Well, I seen the white meat, and then I seen blood coming out.
It's like one of them horror movies. Now when you see Jason splashing something across the chest or something with that big ass machete, the motherfucker hit you across your face with a razor. It's just like that.
That shit is a perfect
Let
buck wild known on the island for busting his gun, doing whatever he felt. I thought that he was a strong individual, but once he went upstate and he started really, you know, doing his thing actually, you know, them correctional officers said, listen, man, we got to calm that young buck down.
You know, me being what I am, I'm crippling the motherfucker. I go through jail. I let the whole jail know, nigga, this is crip, nigga.
As soon as I walk up in the house, I let niggas know. They want blood. Who blood in this house? Who's blood in this house? Whatever.
How important is that to let people know that you are blood or crip when you get to a certain house?
That's a very controversial question. At one point, I thought it was very important. But then at the end of the day, me being me now, it's like, it's really not that fucking important. It's really not. I'm pulling up. I'm who I am, whatever. If you ask me, I'll tell you. But is it important to me to just put it out there? Because I'm going to tell you the valuable lesson I learned. This is me going to Attica. And I've been locked up for a minute at this time. So it took this long for me to really
all together.
Shit, I don't know. Like, I spent more than half my life in prison. I'm 44 and I probably spent like 25 years in prison, in jail, combined.
Shit.
See what I'm saying? So me going to Attica, you know, we can't wear blue. I threw the purple shit on, purple shirt, purple scarf, purple hat. I'm looking like Barney out in the fucking yard. And of course, Bloods tried to get at me. They lost that one, but I gave them a beacon, like him. Yeah, shoot him. He's out here looking like Barney, shoot him. So I did all that for what? It didn't amount to shit. So today is like, nah, I don't really feel it's that important. Like, you are who you are. And if you run into your peoples, you rock with your peoples, and that's just that. You ain't got to really promote too much of anything unless you need some type of acknowledgement. You need somebody to say you're official. I don't need that shit no more. I'm talking about me today.
Is that more of like a young boy thing?
I believe so. And there's some old heads who probably would disagree. So I really
old niggas that ain't gonna jump out of gangster. They gonna stay gangster until they die.
I don't understand that.
I don't know neither, but there's some people that's built it. Some people don't have a value system of something that to hold that more important than the game. You know what I mean? Maybe you did, maybe your relationships, maybe your children, maybe whatever became more important for you. Some niggas never got none of that, and it's about the gang until they did.
I'm gonna say I'm blessed, bro. I'm gonna say I'm blessed. People like you, my wife. I got one OG, my OG. Like, I don't call my OG and talk Crip shit. I call my OG and talk life shit.
Word.
He's probably pushing 60 right now. So he's been through a lot as a Crip and then as a man. The last question I asked him, I said, yo, how do you balance being a Crip and having a whole relationship with a woman who's not? That was our last discussion. That's what we talked about. We talk about shit like that, like, because I don't want to be a fraud or a Crip. I'm Crip. It is what it is. It's written in stone. So I don't want to be a fraudulent Crip. So I had to ask him. This is my one and only OG. How do you do it? You've been doing it for all these years. How do you do it? Because my wife is not Crip, and I love her to death, and I don't want my Cripping to interfere with that.
What was his explanation? What did he say?
He was like, yo, cuz, I pay attention to everything you do. Everything you doing is left and correct. Just keep doing you and work on your relationship. I ain't got to work on no Crip shit. I'm already that. He was like, yo, just keep doing you. You doing everything left. You know, if anybody follow my Instagram or whatever the case may be, you're going to see me and my wife all day, every day. He said, keep doing that.
Somebody said Frankie from the streets, Frankie the realist said, ask him if he has been to the Fortray Hood in LA. You don't have to answer that, but that's the question.
No, I can answer that. Like, there's no shame in none of my game because I'm actually talking about my OG who's from there. He's from 43rd Street in San Pedro, Gilbert Lindsay. Me personally, no, I haven't been there yet, but my young homies have. And they, how you say, like a surrogate. Because I'm on parole. I can't really go too many places. Granted, I done been on a run and that's why I violated parole. But I'm known. I'm known by Ghost Town, that's my OG. Mad Rock, that's the other OG out there. I'm all the way connected. No, but my feet haven't touched that soil yet, but I intend to go. And they waiting for me to go. April 4th, April 3rd, I'll probably see out there. But no, I haven't. There's no shame in that. I'm not ashamed of none of that shit because I chop it up with the homies. No, I haven't been there.
The greatest thing I got from you when I first met you was your mind was so way open to like other type of music. Like you put me on a Crucial Conflict, Do or Die. You put me on to books I wasn't really paying. You made me, even though you're younger than me, you made me look at a lot of things that I didn't look at before. You know what I'm saying? So that was the most the best, I guess, your contribution to macmean. You know what I mean? I learned from watching you, and you always been the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So I respect the shit out of that. You feel me?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
To me, it didn't matter what the fuck you was. You just my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Crip, Blood, whatever the fuck you decide to claim, I know your heart. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good explanation that the OG gave to you. You feel me? That shit resonated.
That's real shit. Because life is life, man. We only got one of these, and then we got people that we genuinely got love for that we need to put our energy into that. Nobody need to be like gang banging all fucking day. That's stupid.
All right, check it out. Before we get too deep, you know what I'm saying? Because you know me, I'm gonna run my mouth all night. Let's get to this real quick.
Okay.
Hey, 25 cell. 25 cell. Put that mattress back up. Lock your arms underneath it. Don't look at me. Just listen to my voice. That's all you gotta do.
6 months down the line, I seen him. He was in a cell with a pamper. It wasn't a pamper, but he had sheets wrapped around his genital areas and his butt. And he was
That should sound crazy.
shaking the gate. He was shaking the gate so bad. I was trying to say, yo, what's up, man? People were saying, yo, wow, there's no need to even say nothing to him. They shot him over Thursday.
49 likes. Let's get that shit to 60.
They shot him over Thursday. When they shot him over Thursday so bad, come to find out that he went crazy.
I'm the 7th block. Motherfuckers snagging that police up in there. Gonna tell me I can't motherfucking go out the trap. Now
You like Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's a whole Brooklyn nigga out here.
They get counterattack set. So the nigga gonna tell me that I ain't going to let anybody else out.
Hey, look, hey, officer, put him, don't look at me. Put him back in the cell.
What's that? Is that the fucking North facility?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
That might
Wherever
be,
that's at, I've never been there.
that might be the Beacon. Let me see. Nah, I don't know. No, that's not the Beacon. That might be whatever it is.
Walk those pajamas and put
Damn.
your pants on.
I told the nigga straight down. I said, yo, if you don't let me out, I said, I guarantee you open up this motherfucking gate, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. And I said, everything you heard about me, you about to experience and witness and be a victim of the motherfuckers. And think I'm playing.
You have a group of inmates who have propensity for violence, and they don't care
He like somebody I robbed.
about
He got down my raw
It's over.
face.
Yeah.
inmates. They don't care
Somebody
about
definitely went in his pocket.
correcting officer.
More than once. Definitely more than once.
Correctional officers feel that you are getting out of hand, they will shoot you over with drugs.
And we must do everything in our system that we can to protect our people and protect other inmates. We're just
I'm talking about bomber jacket. Let me get that.
What I did, I said, yo, this nigga think I'm playing. I put my belt on, took my shirt off.
Yo, Rock, I come on here talking to the Muslim shit, and these niggas be thinking something cute. Like, all right, bro, we come from, I come from, yo, God, thank you, God, for letting me survive that shit, because I was stupid as fuck.
When that nigga opened that gate, I stepped straight out and knocked him straight the fuck out. Then I went at his bar and bust him upside the head with fire extinguisher. After that, I finished ragging them niggas. When the motherfucking squad came, they couldn't believe it.
If you touch one of my officers, if you assault one of my officers, you're gonna get 2 sets of handcuffs. One to your waist.
Yo, you remember my wife's name? Kauthar, Qatar, the Surah. That's her name.
Qatar.
Her brother named Salim, her brother named Sharif,
Qatar.
her sister named Latifa.
Hold on, Rock. Chill. Right? Qatar. What
Yes.
is it? Qatar. That was one.
Qatar. That's it's multiple meaning. It in one way it can mean abundance, and another way it's a river in the Jannah. It's a river in paradise.
It's the actual surah is called. It's abundance. Shaking my head. When keeping it real goes wrong. Why did you speak about Qatar?
No, because you said you be talking when you talk about Islam, and you know motherfuckers be getting weird on this shit.
Let me tell you this. Right? I mean, we had a bunch of conversations when we used to have like semi like arguments about Islam and Crippin. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I don't think anybody ever took, because everybody was older than me and you was a young cat. So nobody took the time to explain certain things to me when it comes down to organizations in Islam. You know what I'm saying? I just automatically, if you blood, if you Muslim and you say you blood, I gotta rob you. I gotta let you know that we're not gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be playing the bloods and playing the Muslims at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the thing. See, if that's the case, then that's a problem. But I'm gonna say it like this.
You got there. Well, that's how it was. Coolsy,
Let's say
all them, we was hot on Coolsy and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not Crip Coolsy, the Brooklyn dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like we had big problems about that shit. You feel me? But that's the orders that you was given, and at that point, that's what we did. We heard and you hear and obey. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Because you can't worship two gods. That's what was told us. As an older man, I know that's wrong because the PLO was basically, you know what I'm saying, like
Palestinian organization within Islam. They Muslim, but they have their own organization.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But see, it's a thin line, but how you carry yourself when you do something like that. So it's not something that's for everybody. The way I would put it is like, I'm Muslim, right? And I have a family. I'm putting my family first. I'll blow a whole nother Muslim head off for my family because that's my family first. That's my organization.
Let's go to 1992 before you got there.
If we stay there, you won't have any happen.
This when macmean was there.
The problem is this watch. Officers Melendez and Reyes want it put in storage, but the inmate insists on keeping it.
Why you want a chance getting hurt in here? Over a watch or a chain? Is it worth it?
At least if it gets lost here, you're insured for it. We'll take care of it. These officers have seen new arrivals get stabbed for less.
That buggy right there.
What happens when there's a stab?
Oh yeah, that wagon?
Yeah.
In one 10-hour stretch, we watched.
It's like as soon as you get there, you see that.
No, yo, right now, hold up, pause.
6 times. It's the only time officers can catch.
Because right now, because like I said, there's no officers in the cell blocks. Mm-hmm. Everything is ESU. Everything is they pulling up, and then they got this shit called MK9. That's bear repellent. It's like pepper spray for bears, and they just spraying that shit indiscriminately. Like we was in there dying, and it was a fight in a whole nother pen, and we dying. Like that ain't even got nothing to do with us.
Okay, well, bro said in the comments, he said respectfully, in my travels, a lot of lokes hid behind the musella, meaning that a lot of dudes that was Crip became Muslim for protection. That's what he's saying. A lot of people became Muslim for protection. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason you become Muslim is for protection. You know what I'm saying?
That is an actual fact.
And you gotta look at it like this. Even though you have to admit, right, a lot of dudes that became Muslim, you know what I'm saying? Once they became Muslim and they really believed in it, they became problems. You wasn't just running down just because you thought that a dude was soft or he became Muslim for protection. It didn't mean nothing to that dude. After a while, that's how Taha was. Niggas used to try to play with Taha. You know what I'm saying? But Taha, when he started believing in Islam, it changed how people put respect on Taha. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So becoming Muslim is actually for protection.
And it's not like it's a bad thing.
It can be a bad thing if you know what they talk about is like when niggas a cold coward and he find that I could be, but y'all gotta understand, just because a dude run to the Muslims, you think we just fucking just let him in just like that? You think we stupid? We didn't know he was, we knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? But we took on that debt, that's it.
Last year, there were more than 2,500 violent.
Not all the time, neither. We didn't take everybody. It had to be a reason. Number one reason where you could become a Muslim with no questions asked is obvious oppression. When y'all start to oppress the dude, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure you're all right. Straight up. It was the same thing like when RUCC got there. If y'all would have got on some oppression shit with RUCC, somebody would have had to die in that jail. It would literally, like you would have literally died, man. Like dudes was dying by mistake. You know what I'm saying? So on purpose, it would have been a problem.
Correct.
Period. Oppression. Now it wasn't like RUCC was running around starting shit like fuck y'all blood niggas or whatever. The Bloods were pretty cool with RUCC. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not in the beginning.
Yeah, not in the beginning.
Not in the beginning.
Incidents is right. Bloody the Collins site. This inmate was cut in the eye and stabbed in the back.
OG RUCC, OG Killer Kev was there at that time. This kid named Shah there. That was blood. Kuzi, big
Yep.
shout out to Kuzi, my Muslim brother. You know what I'm saying? We had you know, like Wild Bill and me. You know what I'm saying? We was hot on these niggas, hot. You know what I mean? Like we wasn't like it wasn't. You got to understand. Back then, that was not a thing. You could not be a blood or Crip or any other thing and be Muslim at the same time. It was too much shit popping off for that to
Correct.
be
Yes.
the issue.
Being robbed and insured.
2223!
After any violent attack, officers search the cells for weapons. In this case, they find 4 makeshift knives called shanks. We were told almost.
You know, those was giveaways. Those was way too clean.
Yeah.
Every inmate has one.
They got plenty of weapons. They make weapons. You know, the shanks.
Captain Bailey used to come in there and tell us exactly how many shanks he needed.
And we have shanks
on guard.
Instead of
I need 5 of them things, gentlemen.
Today's inmates don't hesitate to use
amnesty.
Yes, amnesty. Give them shits up. Get up out of here.
I remember I was stupid as fuck, and I was about to throw my weed. And Ace looked at me like, "Yo, you better not throw that fucking weed." I was like, "He said amnesty." Dude, when they came, I was caught red-handed. He's like, "Nigga, I don't have a fucking caught with it. At least you be able to smoke it in the bing." Fuck you thought? Like we giving them throwaways. These shits are clean.
Weapons
Yes.
on officers.
no man is gonna be on the
What's up, Mr. Executioner? Good looking. Kamala, you know what I'm saying? Frank Rizzo of you smoking crystallized methamphetamines. See, he said, "Can you speak on the? We don't smoke that. You better off saying like angel dust or something, bro." I love when trolls get here because then they make the algorithm pop. But you gotta do something smart. Damn, bro.
correction officer because he knows what the thickens is gonna happen.
Earn, my nigga.
Back in the days, it used to be like that. You know, in the old days. Now they'll cut.
Leave my trolls alone, y'all.
Officers just as fast as they'll cut an inmate. You ever afraid in here?
You ain't popping unless you got some trolls, bro. Trust me, be quiet around it.
Gotta have some trolls. I'm gonna smack
every day.
The haters, like that's just to get a reps. What building is this? Let me see. This performance was clean.
And Reyes' fear comes from personal experience. Last year, when a Muslim gang sought revenge against a rival.
A Muslim gang.
Yeah, that sounded all the way crazy.
Well, the connotation behind it is the Muslim gang sought a rival.
Reyes raced down this hallway with an emergency response team.
We turned that corner off. All you saw was blood. That officer's blood. When I got to here, I turned.
Boo, Reyes, you piece of shit.
Around. There was nobody with me. I was in the middle of the confrontation when they came behind me. One guy stabbed me in the eye. Stabbed you what? Stabbed me in the eye here. I caught 3 stitches under the eye. I hit the floor. I got stabbed in the head. I caught 6 stitches there.
Racism and
To
gangs.
the ground. Another inmate came behind me, stuck me twice with a nice stick.
He stalked me twice. He stalked at me. Stuck to me. Okay, well, listen. Let me just ask you. Let me take a real quick shot because Venezuela's here. He said, "Can you speak on racism and gangs?" That's really general, but nobody want. Why are you trying to start that shit? Yo, don't even answer that shit, right?
Yeah, because that's
Venezuela. Come, yo, bro. You know I fuck with you. Give me something different then. You know what I'm saying? I heard you sucking mad balls on Jazz fucking live. Damn, I'm drinking.
Me too. I'm smacked. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hold up, Venezuela. My bad. Right? You just said that you was talking spicy about Jazz. Then you on this shit, and that's why they be saying, "Yo, get on the live, bro." Not right now, but in a little while, because I gotta ask you some questions, man. Because I swear you sucking mad balls. But with Jazzo, you put that dude in his place, no doubt. You put him in his place. You was souffling him. I listened to like a half hour of that shit. But I'm saying, bro, come up with a smarter question than that. You Venezuela Reyes, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Jazzo my op, me and him cool. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, tell me about the racism in gangs. There was no fucking racism. This, you want to see? Hold up for a second, Rob. This is
okay.
This is Polo. This is the nigga that became 5. But this is my nigga. He from 183rd. Became He was bloody Polo. He was the King Polo or some shit. Let me stop putting shit in his words in his mouth. But I always wonder why Spanish niggas became Bloods. It's Polo.
Well, shit, that's a good question, especially when you got somebody like Magoo, which is a good brother. I met him, and we cool.
Hold up for a second, bro. Hold up for a second. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a snippet. I'm gonna give you a sneak preview real quick.
Addiction to the narcotic, to the drug. You know, I don't knock nobody for whatever they do in life. You know what I'm saying? That's you. That's not me. But how am I gonna follow somebody whose mind is already altered by a substance? He's not gonna meet.
That's what Mr. Execution is talking about.
Yeah.
So I left that. And 20 days later,
everybody know Polo.
I know Omar and I know Rudy from the street. You know, when Rudy used to booze and come through the block, you know what I'm saying? When.
Okay, check this out, right? Now, Ruck, right?
Yes.
All right. So Venezuela wants to talk about the Spanish thing. We're gonna finish. We're gonna go back to Scarface for a couple minutes. But what I'm saying is this, right? What are you talking about? Because from my understanding, in all these gangs, even in the movie, what was that movie when the Spanish
Blood In, Blood Out movie?
Yeah, the white boy, he became like a full Mexican. He was like a Chicano.
Yeah, facts.
To his knees, like he talked like that and every. See, I don't understand, right? I never understood, but Polo tomorrow I'm gonna drop the interview, and he explains from his perspective. Now there was only a couple of niggas that I would have did that with. It was Magoo, Audi, Capone, King Capone.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And then Polo, and then our nigga VI.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Those are only those guys right there. Why? Because I was there with them. I know. You know what I'm saying? But for him to talk about it and him being his age and being older than me, it gave me a different perspective on it. I'm gonna drop that interview tomorrow, though. You know what I'm saying? But what do you say about that? What Venezuela cross-dressing ass? Ooh. Venezuela, they said that you were cross-dresser.
That's crazy.
Major, boom, boom. Okay, black versus Spanish in some games. Okay, we're gonna ignore you because you're not being specific. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back. Matter of fact, I'm not even going back to that. We're gonna get the interview with you, Ruck. I'm gonna get you off of this. I'm gonna get off of this. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to keep it creative. You know what I mean? And I don't want to overdo it, especially when I'm drinking. Okay.
All right, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? But give me my fucking interview. What the fuck? You got this music and shit. What we doing, bro?
Yes. I got a couple things that I got brewing right now. Yes. I got to get to it. My bad. I told you I apologize. You said no apologies necessary. You know, back and forth with wifey. Got to make these trips because we don't live in the same state. And, you know, life. You know what I'm saying? So.
How many times you been in love in life?
This is it.
This is the only time you felt love?
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. So I'm winging it right now. It's like it's not. We make it look. I'm talking about we make it look perfect, but there's no human being on this planet that's perfect.
It's rough out here.
Oh, it is. It is. It is. But it's a grind. It's like if you hustling, you put your all into your hustle. Same shit with a relationship. You put your all into a relationship. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I got a brick right now. Next week, I done lost the whole shit. Somebody probably robbed me. It don't always go the way you plan it. But my thing is like you put your all into it. And if it fails, it fails. At least you can say you did your best. That's it.
All right. Check it out. We're going to get back to this interview. I'm going to get the fuck off of this. You know what I'm saying? We definitely not monetized on none of this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We broke mad rules tonight. You know what I mean? But I enjoy myself talking to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And for anybody that see this later on, just know, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you're an important factor in my life. Not everybody that I know, like, close are that important. You know what I mean? Who you are, You know what I mean? Well, from what we know, the people that know you, you know what I mean? Stay you, my nigga. And we out here praying for all our niggas, you know what I'm saying? And really, really, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to be like put myself in a position to really express how I feel. Just know this. With all our niggas that drop, bro, I love you, bro. And I love niggas that's like us.
Yes, I love you too, bro. You know the vibes.
Real talk, bro. We're gonna get back to this interview, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get off of this. Salute to RUCC. You know what I mean? We'll get back with RUCC. I'm about to get him off of this. All right. You want to say anything?
Hit that like button. That's it. Just hit that like button. Fuck all that.
All right. Stop disrespecting us. Later, RUCC. I'm off of this, man. True story or stories ain't true. Share the video.